Cubs and Mets in our MLB Network Showcase game. The Cubs have been struggling to replace Dexter Fowler in the leadoff spot. The offensive production of their leadoff hitters has dropped significantly, but maybe they have struck gold in Anthony Rizzo. On Tuesday, Rizzo hit a first-inning home run in his first time ever leading off. So, of course, Rizzo was back in that spot on Wednesday against Matt Harvey.
And Rizzo swings on the first pitch, launches it to center, deep to center, back goes Legaros, and it's gone! On cue! Good evening, Matt Harvey.
I can honestly say he called that home run. He told me before the game he would be sitting first pitch fastball. His observation over the years is that a starting pitcher likes to ease his way into the game, get a head pitch to start a game. He was not going to allow that and concede anything.
And Happ gets into one, drives it to deep right. Bruce is a spectator. Back-to-back home runs to begin the game for the Cubs. Happ with his 7th of the year, following Rizzo's 15th.
Well, this pitch rolls in the strike zone. Right there on a tee, he gets a cookie.
Walker fly to right his first time. He drops a bunt, and it's a good one. This isn't intended to be a sacrifice, but he pulls up lame. The Mets have had a rash of injuries, and here comes another one.
That MRI tube for the Mets has been one of the busiest places in New York this summer. He's going to get some more work tomorrow.
Look out. Here's a drive off the bat of Kyle Schwarber that is long gone. I mean, it's beyond the bridge. Schwarber, who's hitting beneath 200, but nonetheless has a dozen home runs now. Hit one out of sight. Suddenly, Harvey looks uncomfortable, and it's not just the score. And this really shows you just how thin the Mets bench is right now. Up comes Matz, who's a 170 career hitter. And here's a chopper toward the hole. Baez fields it. He throws across the diamond, and Matz beats it. An infield hit, and it's 4-2. This one is whacked to center field and deep, and Almora can't get it. The Mets are going to tie the game. Granderson around third to score easily. Legaros on his way to third and dives in with a triple. The game is even. Granderson with a drive down the line in right field, and that ball is gone! Gives the Mets the lead. Number 7 on the year for Granderson, and number 300 of an admirable career.
If he hits it on the ground, it's pretty much a double play, and the Cubs survived this inning.
Well, he doesn't hit it on the ground. He lost it to deep right. It's back near the wall. It's out of here. The Mets busted open against the Chicago Pen.
Mets win it 9-4. The Mets have now won 5 of their last 6 games, hitting 10 combined home runs in that span. The Cubs bullpen continues to struggle. They have a combined ERA over 8 over the team's last 6 games.
Well, things certainly did not start out well for the Mets at Citi Field. The first 2 hitters for the Cubs against Matt Harvey homered. Anthony Rizzo on the first pitch of the game. Ian Happ moments later. It was 2-0. The Mets eventually fell behind 4-1, but they come back to win it 9-4 with some late power of their own.
Yeah, and StatCast is going to show us, powered by AWS, really how the Cubs got going and how the theme of this game went. And it was the long ball. 94 miles an hour, probably the best pitch that Harvey threw, but unfortunately it was gone. And then the velocity went down from there. There's a curveball, 2 strikes, and you see Happ takes care of it. And then the fastball velocity, only 89.7, and this ball is destroyed. And then it came to the 8th inning where the Mets were in it, and a curveball that Granderson was able to deposit in right field. You see the exit velocity and you see the launch angle and where the ball ended up, 364. That provided the run that the Mets needed. And I'll tell you what, in a game that the Mets very much needed, they were able to scratch, crawl, and keep in this game and go on to score 5 runs in that inning and pull away and now take on the Nats in the next 4 games.